I think it's recording.
I think it's recording. Is it recording on the recording recorder? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 26.
That's crazy. First
26,
episode of
wow.
December.
Yeah, happy December, guys.
Yeah.
Christmas eventually.
Christmas.
Yay,
Hanukkah.
Christmas. Yeah.
Kwanzaa. All the holidays.
Yeah, we just say happy holidays. I'll just say happy holidays.
Um,
Welcome back, guys. Yeah. First of all, like always, check out the social medias.
Social.
Check all that out. Check out the TikTok. We didn't make any today.
Not today.
Yeah. Well, we did other stuff. Yeah. We did other stuff.
But we should be coming to you with some upcoming new stuff. I don't know the best way to say it.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that. Like little skits, I guess.
Yeah. We recorded a couple skits.
Yeah,
today.
Just a couple. Instead of recording TikToks, we did a little.
Yeah.
I think just a little basketball thing. A little basketball
yeah.
meme. Well, yeah, we did. Yeah, a little intro.
Maybe you'll see some in front of this episode. I don't know if I'll be done editing it by then.
Don't know the timeline on that currently, but it'll be out soon. It'll be not soon, but well, I can see. Yeah, soon-ish.
Yeah. And 2 new video series is coming out soon.
Series.
Finishing the audio for one of them, and the other one's all done and recorded. Some gameplay. Gotta do some gameplay videos for some games coming up. I have to buy the one I recorded for because I got it for free on PlayStation Plus, and they took it off like a week later. And I was like, oh man, I gotta spend like $9 on it.
I'm playing the first version of that game, or the first one. It's pretty fun.
I haven't played that one yet.
Neither did I. That's why I got it. I'm pretty sure I watched like a walkthrough of it because like I knew what was happening, but I never actually played it. I was like, oh, because I played the other, like the second and the third, because I know the third one's like free. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And it's not that good.
Yeah, it's not free.
Like it was cool for the first like 20 minutes, but then it's literally just the same thing. I'm like,
once you guys see the video drop, you'll understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. But
for now,
yeah,
you'll have to wait.
Just have to know, yeah. But great game series, I would say. I love that. That's a great one.
At least we have news this week. Last week was boring as hell. This one actually has some stuff.
There's actually stuff going on now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a lot. Especially when I'm about to say Al Horford got a 2-year $10 million.
Yeah, but it's something to talk about. I mean, it's still like what was last week? What did we talk about last week? I feel like not much. You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean, Al Horford. We have a couple injuries and a couple. I don't know.
Yeah, but one of the biggest ones is Al Horford signing.
Yeah.
It's like. He's definitely better.
I mean, it is Al Horford, yeah, but
Mr. Alfred Joel Horford Renazo, full name.
I mean, honestly, I think that's a good $10 million a year for what Al Horford gives you. Yeah,
10 points really. Yeah. Solid 10-point baseline.
And I feel like him getting older, his play style isn't going to change because I feel like he's already adapted his game to. He's still a good defender. He can shoot the ball with that jank ass jump shot, but I mean, it goes in. But
he'll just get slower.
Yeah. His foot speed will get but it's not like you're not asking him to do that.
His game is already.
Yeah, I feel like he's. I don't know. So that's why I'm like, not huge news, but to keep a core guy like that around,
not a bad idea.
And I feel like Al is good. I have some beef with him because we gave him that big ass contract. I don't know why we did that, but he's on the Celtics now. So overall, I give that like a
6 out of 10.
I was gonna say like a B.
It's basically
a B. I don't know. Yeah. Not a B minus, not a B plus, just a B. It's Al Horford. Can't take
Probably the second biggest news is Cat missing a decent amount of weeks.
Set to miss several weeks.
Several. What was the main diagnosis for that? It was like an ankle thing.
I can't. Why can I not? With his calf strain.
Oh, calf strain.
Yeah. It says test showed no structural damage to Towns' Achilles.
That's good.
Yeah.
Definitely dodged a bullet on that one. But the Wolves have not been very good, anyways. And losing Cat doesn't help.
there's a weird thing. I guess Shams has to have a sponsorship with this sports book because it's literally with 3-time All-Star cat Anthony Towns misses for several weeks. The Timberwolves move from plus 550 to plus 1,000 odds to win the Northwest Division. Like it's like what? And then moving to plus 4,000 to plus 8,000 to win the finals. I'm like, okay, per sports book. I'm like, okay, that's you could have just said that without being like, oh, betting wise. They weren't gonna do anything anyways. What?
No one was guessing. I mean, Cat. It's a solid 21 points. Like they're gonna be missing.
Like a bulk of their offense is him.
Yeah. I mean, he's only behind Ant.
Yeah. I mean,
23
it is,
basically.
Yeah. But I still feel like it's still Cat's team.
Yeah, 100%.
But you would.
Yeah, defensively and all that.
Yeah.
Even though his counting stats aren't very good. It's just tall.
But I feel like he is like the main guy there.
Yeah.
Not that. And yeah, I guess the Timberwolves had higher expectations this year. At least I had higher expectations. I thought they were going to be, in the playoff mix, somewhat. But I don't know. A lot of season left, so maybe they work it out and they figure it out, and hopefully Anthony Edwards can take that step.
Yeah.
Throughout the season somehow.
Maybe this is the push he needs.
Yeah,
it's not the way you want to get that push.
No, but maybe, because you don't like a guy going crazy, and then you bring Cat back, and then it's like, oh, we have to reincorporate.
Mm-hmm.
Not reincorporate because it's fucking Cat, but like, if this guy's balling, you have to be like, oh, okay, we have to.
Yeah, you have to take some of those shots away.
Yeah, and then that could fuck up the guy that was doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Could be potentially just bad, but I mean, several weeks. I don't know. There's nothing else like exactly how long.
Yeah. Just rehabbing
a decent bit, yeah. It's just tank. I don't know. Do they have their pick this year? Like, I mean,
I'm pretty sure the Jazz have it.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe wrong.
Yeah. No, I think that might be somewhere. I liked a tweet that was like all-time fleece because it was just. Where's it now? It was very bad though. Oh, here it is. 2023 first round pick. Yeah.
Okay.
2025 first round pick. Yeah. 2027, 2029. Yeah. Orchestra Jerry Van. Yeah. Just for Rudy Gobert. Just for Rudy Gobstopper. That's crazy. The amount of. And the Jazz are doing better than them.
Yep.
So it's man. NBA is a crazy place, but I love to see it though.
Good news. Markelle Fultz is back for the Magic.
Yeah.
It's good to see Sixers legend. See what he can do.
Yeah, hopefully.
It's nice to have someone that's not like 6 feet 10 inches in the starting lineup for the Magic right now. That big ass lineup.
But their guys can handle the ball, but a legit,
playmaker,
guard guy that is used to having the ball in his hands. So it's like, obviously it's going to be better.
It's not going to change much for the Magic, but it's nice to see.
No, it's nice. He's still relatively.
Record-wise, it's not going to.
Yeah. He's not going to impact him too much, but it's just nice to see him just be healthy and be able to play basketball and kind of just mesh more with this up and coming Magic team.
Mm-hmm. And finally, Chris Bibbleton for the Bucks. He is back from wrist surgery. I think he's just not playing tonight.
Maybe he played the first.
Yeah, he played against the Lakers for a little bit. I didn't see stat line.
I don't know exactly what he did. While John's looking that up, I also saw that Shams tweeted James Harden is targeting return on current 3-day road trip, likely Houston on Monday.
Okay.
So Harden is potentially inbound within the next week.
I like to see it.
But that would be nice.
So first game for Chris, 17 points, 27 minutes, 3 for 4 from 3. 3 is 7 from 2.
Yeah, I mean this is
7 fine. Assists, so a good,
that's a solid first game back for having a wrist injury for sure. So overall, I mean that's definitely gonna help the Bucks out. The Bucks have been
too
fine.
Good to begin with.
they've been fine, which is honestly I didn't even think about that until right now. That like the Bucks are still amazing, and now they're adding back like. Their second, basically, like they're fucking, they're Batman in some situations. And, people want to argue that he's the guy that you would give him the shot. But I mean, I don't know. Giannis is kind of different. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think in any world you're giving Chris Middleton a shot over Giannis. I don't even care from like half court or something. You're giving it to Giannis.
I think now, yeah, I would say now Giannis is amazing. But there was topics because you would I would want Chris Middleton, because like he's probably statistically a better 3-point shooter than Giannis. I know, but I'm just saying like Giannis's advancements with his like shooting and him just being confident and just pulling up and just doing whatever, and then not caring.
So you got
just getting better with his shot. Like at least he's shooting it, unlike somebody. But yeah, I think that I think this can only help the Bucks. So
yeah,
Bucks are gonna keep going crazy.
Goated.
Shout out Bucks, even though
The last thing I want to bring up is some MLB news.
Baseball.
Two small things. Well, big thing to me.
Yeah.
Zach Eflin. He was a starting pitcher. We got him in the Jimmy Rollins trade from the Dodgers a couple of years ago. He is now signed with the Tampa Bay Rays for a 3-year, $50 million, I think, which is literally the largest contract the Rays have ever handed out, which is crazy.
Well, good for him, then. Good for him if he gets one of the biggest contracts that they handed out. W for him.
I'm glad to see he has a new. Not glad to see he has a new home. Glad to see he got paid.
Yeah, glad to see he got a bag. Yeah,
he's going to a good situation. The Rays have a way of like making pitchers great. So
okay.
But in the biggest news in baseball of free agency so far, Jacob deGrom, one of the best pitchers in baseball, has signed with the Texas Rangers, 5-year, $195.
Damn.
With a 6-year option, full no trade clause.
Okay.
Yeah. Fuck the Mets.
Yeah, fuck the Mets.
So glad the Mets didn't bring him back. Jacob deGrom's not in the NL East anymore. Thank God. And the Mets fans are sad. So.
Yeah, I saw I did see both of those trades. I'm pretty sure it's because you liked it.
Mm-hmm.
But still saw the trade somewhere on Twitter.
But it's weird for the Rangers. They committed $500 million to 2 players last year.
Damn.
Corey Seager and Marcus Semien. And now they're adding another 185 on top.
Damn, why are they paying? Damn,
and they were like 500 last year.
Oh, so they're paying all this damn money, and they're still just mid.
Rangers are pretty mid. And
even
with this, I think
this addition isn't even gonna like push them over the edge.
I mean,
maybe
the pitcher is gonna pitch every 5th game, and deGrom has a large injury history. So I don't know. Only time will tell.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, W for the guy getting a big bag. Always shout out any player that gets a big bag.
And realizing that he's better than the Mets and shouldn't be on the Mets anymore.
Yeah, I mean, just him being off the Mets is just, it's good for his career. I think makes the most sense.
All right, guys, meat and Tator's time.
Yes, sir.
We thought we'd do a little segment. This is the 2 to 3 minute scouting report.
Yeah, we said a minute originally, but then you don't really get much. Yeah. You don't get much of a minute of gameplay.
Possessions.
Yeah. And then nothing really. It's like they break a shot and they make a shot. So it's like,
great shot.
What really happened there?
So we watched 2 to 3 minutes of. We're doing half the teams this episode, another half next episode. And just seeing what we can see in the first couple minutes of the first quarter.
The start of the game.
I mean, that's when teams, they have the set plays. That's when their game plan is really at their best. Because later in the game, it's going to switch up based on matchups and who's hot and things like that. So, first game, we started the Bucks and Hornets game from today.
Hornets,
but then Giannis, Chris Middleton just weren't there. So it was like, nah. We ignored that. But we do have the Hornets report. The Hornets 2 to 3 minute scouting report.
Yeah.
Mine was if Terry gets traded, I think the Hornets can get a solid haul. He was making some solid passes.
Yeah.
His shot looked really good. I'm not sold on P.J. Washington. I wish I was. I like PJ
he did
Washington.
Brick that shot though. He did.
Yeah. He's been hot the last couple of games and going. I don't know how well it's gonna transfer into this game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how he went. Yeah.
Take a little sneak peek.
Yeah, but my scattering report for the Hornets, I have Plum God Hook because Mason Plumlee just hit a hook, and the Hornets fucking announcer. He was like, they were like, "Oh my god,
a beautiful hook shot."
And it was just a baby hook.
Yeah, basic ass hook.
It wasn't anything crazy. And then I also said, Scary Terry looks unguardable. He looked good for those. I don't know. He had a great drive.
Guess how many points PJ Washington has at this point?
Is it under or over 10?
Under.
Does he have 4 points?
Under.
2 points?
Under.
1 point?
Under.
He has no points?
0
He's
for 12.
Scoreless?
0 for 12. He has not attempted a free throw.
PJ Washington. No. How many threes did he take?
3.
Okay.
But three steals, 3 blocks. He only has a -3 on.
Okay, so I guess he's contributing on the defensive side, so that's fair, I guess. But 0 for 12.
That's tough.
That's kind of inexcusable, though. You can't hit one shot?
No.
You can't hit one shot? Against, not even a full-strength Bucks team.
No. Against your guy, Jordan Nwora.
Yeah.
Who has 17 points. 7 for 11.
Hey, that first 2-3 minutes, I said, super good, great energy.
Yeah.
Because he rebounded his own miss, and then he had that, really tough bucket. I don't know.
Yeah, he looked pretty good.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
But yeah, that, wow. I mean, Terry's 9 for 18, 1 for 5 from 3.
Yeah. Well,
but leading the Hornets in points.
Okay.
And then the next game we watched a little bit of the Spurs and Pelicans game.
The Spurs.
This is a pretty slow shit game too.
It was very slow.
I mean, the Spurs didn't have Popovich or Pirtle or Jeremy Shohan. They were out a lot of people, but enough to. I mean, Vassell and Keldon were out there, so the big names were still there.
Those were main guys were still. But...
for the Spurs, I think Vassell looked really good. I think he took 1 or 2 shots, but the shots he did take,
they were good shots. I think he made the second one.
Mm-hmm. And they just looked sloppy in the couple minutes we watched. And you guys want to know why? Guess who was coaching with Greg Popovich out? It was Sixers legend Brett Brown.
Sixers legend Brett Brown. I guess he was also a Spurs legend because he held the Spurs.
Yeah, I think he was an assistant. And then
so he just went back.
Yeah,
but for the Spurs, I have look bad without Pop, trash coaching. I said / missing open shots. I said Devin looks good as a 1. I mean, he'd probably be a 2 guy if they him and Keldon. But
yeah, I mean Keldon didn't.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. He could be. Devin Vassell could be 1 or 2 on that team because
literally
right there
in the first 4 possessions, Keldon airballed a 3.
He looked really
and then Trey Murphy drove inside,
0 effort on defense.
gathered, and Keldon just stood there and let him just slam it home. And I was like, okay, great decision making, Keldon. But for the Pelicans, Valanciunas has the worst jumper in the league.
It looks bad, but
it's
disgusting.
It makes you want to turn off the television if I'm watching.
But he be hitting those.
He'll
be hitting them.
He'll make them.
He'll be making them.
And I'm really riding the Dyson Daniels train. I watched another game for the Pelicans earlier this week. I don't remember which game.
Yeah, I forget.
But Dyson looked really good. He's active hands. He's all over the place. And his passing ability, I think, is growing too. So I'm really digging the Dyson.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he was a guy that I liked out of the draft. But,
Dyson really
it's nice to see. I mean, his teammate Trey Murphy. I have him on here.
Yeah, Trey looks good.
I mean, that's super. I said super bouncy because that one play he really got up there.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was a very slow game, but just the Pelicans' depth that they have still is just crazy to me.
It's beautiful. So good.
Yeah, it was a very just slow game the first couple minutes.
Yeah,
it wasn't anything special, but
maybe this isn't. I mean, I realized it once. I'm sure we both did once. I came up with the idea of this is not the best way to like gauge a team.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Just like what happened in the first couple minutes can really
just to see.
Yeah.
But some games are like, and then other games are like, oh, okay, that was fun. But then other games are.
But then we watched the Lakers Bucks. We doubled up on the Bucks because this game actually had Giannis and Chris Middleton.
It was like basically full strength.
Yeah.
Bucks. Starters playing.
Yeah.
Such.
Bucks ball movement. The ball movement was great without Giannis too, and I think it looked really good in the game we watched. Brook Lopez, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Shooting threes. And the game that the Charlotte Milwaukee game, it's happening right now. 7 blocks.
7 blocks, yeah. They were just saying he was like 5 block game, 5 block game, crazy. 6 block game, 7 blocks. Yeah, Splash Mountain looks amazing.
Yeah.
Just 3 slash blocks because that's what he does.
And I'm loving the Bobby Port.
Shout out Bobby Port. Also for the Bucks, they got like a 3-second in the first
Giannis was just asleep under the basket.
That's all I got from the first couple minutes.
And then Lakers look bad, other than Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I said good offensive rebounds because the first they had a couple. Kept keeping the play alive or possession alive.
The off ball just looked boring, and I understand that it's Troy Brown, and Lonnie Walker, but it looked like their feet were glued to the corners.
Yeah, they weren't. It's very minimal movement,
and it was for some reason Pat Bev leading the offense and scoring for the first couple minutes.
Yeah. I mean, he did score. I'm pretty sure he hit a 3 and he drove to the basket and got that. But I'm like, what?
It was not what I expected. I expected them to start a game with a Pat Bev.
I expected more Anthony Davis because I heard how good he was playing, so I expected.
But
that was not the case.
And LeBron, it's LeBron, but out there he didn't look like LeBron. He just looked like another player. He wasn't really having enough of an impact for me to be like, whoa, LeBron's going crazy. He was just a guy missing mid-range shots.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, and I said stagnant offense. Just a time with John's point with the guys sitting in the corner, not moving, nothing happening.
It was just frustrating. It's like, even though those players, Lonnie and Troy, are not as good as Anthony Davis and LeBron James.
No, but still.
They're still players on a court
that
can help move the ball around in situation.
I don't know. I feel like it was just a heavy ice guy. They just gave Pat Bev the ball and they gave him a screen and then they just let him go.
Yeah, that's all you'd see. You see Anthony Davis and LeBron screening for them until something happens.
Something happened, and then they just here you go, Pat Bev. It's very strange. I haven't really watched a full Lakers game, so I don't know. I know they're doing better now, so obviously they're doing something right, but
I feel like they've usually been on TNT or ESPN and such. So
I just haven't felt like.
Yeah.
I just haven't. I don't know because they were just asked for the longest time, and now they're doing better. I'm like, I still don't really care that much.
I watched the Pacers Lakers game when the guy for the Pacers hit that game winning shot.
Yeah.
It was the announcers for the Lakers. I don't like them. They're very annoying. They're just like, I'll put this game away, with 8 minutes left in the fourth. And the other guy was like, I don't know, there's still 8 minutes. And then the Pacers brought it back from a 15-point deficit and then hit a game winner.
Oh, yeah, they blew that. Yeah, that big ass
lead. It was like, oh my God, you guys are so annoying.
But how do you blow that? That's crazy.
Pacers are too good. But move on to the Magic and Hawks game. And we brought up Fultz being back. It was good to see him out there. He didn't do too much.
He had a good steal.
Yeah, he did have a good steal. Facilitating a little bit. I think he missed the 2 shots we saw, but
but it's
his first 2 shots. How long?
Yeah, so it's just good to see.
Yeah,
I have Marco Fultz back. Yay!
I agree.
And also, Bol is he had a great slam, and he's still a god. He's still just being Bol. He's still being amazing. So.
It's nice to see him out there and actually be playing very well again.
Yeah.
But I just don't think that was a matchup for him against Clint Capella.
No, but he had that one slam that I saw. I think he had a block too or something.
He probably
or did he get blocked? I don't know. It was something.
No, I think he got blocked. But it was good to see him out there, continuing the good streak he's been on.
Yeah, I just like seeing Bobo actually being, I don't know, an NBA player.
Mr. Franz Wagner is the real deal. He looks great. He got caught for a charge, but I think the finish was still impressive.
Oh yeah. So regardless
on Clint Capella with his length, and I know it's still charged, but he's still getting hit by someone and hitting a little floater over top. I think he looked very good, and I think he hit like 2 threes.
Yeah. No, he
looked great.
Yeah, he's very good.
And Paulo was good. This game was kind of boring too.
Yeah, it was not. Yeah, I didn't have too much. But I had for the Hawks good driving to the basket. John Collins is bad. I said Clint Capella looks solid.
Yeah,
because he had like that. Well, he had a one play where he backed down the guy, did a little drop step, whatever, and then he had. I think he had a putback dunk, or I don't know, or I think he blocked ball. I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was him. He was just doing what you want Clint Capella to do.
Clint Capella's doing a Clint Capella job.
Yeah, and then getting that charge on.
Yeah,
taking that charge.
It's a good.
He's playing
putting
his
body on the line.
Yeah.
And then for the Hawks, John Collins is trash. I think Trey wastes a lot of possessions. If Clint Capella's not down there, you don't have a huge big down there. I think
zero presence doesn't really help them. Yeah.
So I'm not that big on Trey at this point of the season so far. I think he's And speaking on that, DeJounte Murray, best player on team ?
It was looking like it in those first couple minutes.
Yeah, because literally like Trey did his. I'm going to walk up right past the logo and just put up a 3 and waste an entire possession on that. Then
nothingness basically. If
DeJounte,
miss it.
I don't know. Like he didn't look too crazy defensively, but I mean he looked solid on the.
No, he looked solid. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like he was like initiating the offense more.
Yeah.
And I think Trey did have like a good like tough layup that he had.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like the Hawks in general for me have kind of been like a slight letdown.
Yeah.
Because like I see glimpses of it here and there, and like they do have a lot of not a lot of depth, but they have some good young guys.
Yeah, they got some guys on the bench that can.
But I just feel like I don't know what their exact record is right now, but
13-10, 4th in the East.
Oh, okay. Well,
but I mean, fifth place is Pacers at 12-10. Yeah. Brooklyn's 13-11. Sixers are 12-11. Like everyone has 11.
And they're 5-5 in the last 10. So it's it's a very close race once you get past literally the 4th seed through and everything. 4th through 10th seed is differentiated by literally 2 games.
That classic East. Bring back the East of the 2000s.
But I mean, we're still decent.
Yeah.
The East, I mean, do we have more wins? I don't know.
18. I mean, yes, Phoenix has 15 wins.
So we have the best.
So it's like 17.
Yeah.
So like, they play one more game now.
Yeah. I don't know. Their 10th seed is Portland. Our 10th seed is Washington. Yeah. It doesn't help that the Lakers are down there at 12.
Yeah.
I mean, but our 12 is Chicago. So,
Chicago's terrible.
Chicago is, not horrible. And then Minnesota being 11 and our 11th is the Knicks. That kind of fits.
That does make a lot of sense to me.
Makes sense to me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like our bottom teams are kind of. I'm kind of disappointed at the Bulls though, being
they've looked really bad.
I didn't realize that bad. Damn.
But
where are we at?
Mavs Warriors.
Where's Mavs?
This was also not fun. I know it ended fun. I know.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
It was a high scoring game, but just both teams off to a slow start. Though it's weird to see because I've watched a couple of Mavs games and seeing Tim Hardaway be either extremely hot or very cold, and I feel like I normally catch the cold games.
Yeah.
he was pretty good to start the game.
Yeah, no, he was hitting shots. Yeah,
he got a 4-point play off Steph in the corner.
I don't know why he shot that, but he did,
yeah.
and it went in. So hey, if it works, it works. I guess.
Dinwiddie is not a second or third option on any team, especially on a team that has Luka. You can't be having Dinwiddie.
But they got Kemba. Kemba's coming.
Cardiac Kemba.
Isn't he? Didn't he sign to Dallas?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I got it.
Doesn't matter. Right. You see the report that his knees are completely destroyed?
No, I
didn't. I'll see if I can pull it up. It was literally just like his knees are fucked. That's literally what like someone said.
That's not. I thought I saw.
Knee.
It's not good. Oh
yeah,
no, Mavericks GM said it's not good.
It's not good. It's not good at all. But he's rehabbed
but PG's best he's felt in 2 years. GM says what? Not good, but he's what? What is this?
Not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah, he's rehabbed, but it's the best he's felt in the last 2 years. So we'll see how long that lasts. Hasn't been a game. Well, it hasn't been good for a few years. Yeah, he hasn't.
I'll take fucking Dinwiddie over Walker any day.
Yeah, but it's such a weird signing.
It's not gonna change anything. That signing's not gonna change.
Yeah, but for the Mavs, just because they have Luka, they do have that slow pace. I said bro needs help because I said Tim.
It's really sad.
Tim Hardaway, he's trying his best, but I don't know. Your second guy being, I mean Christian Wood. Yeah,
he's fine.
He's cool. I don't know.
Basically, not.
You just want like another. I want like another legitimate like all. I know Christian Wood is all-star esque, but I need like a bona fide stud next to fucking Luka Doncic. I need a boner. I don't want boner. I don't want Domantas Babonas.
Warriors. It was Curry or nothing. There was a play where they had Clay on Luka, and it made me want to throw up. Because there is no situation in the world where if I was Steve Kerr, I probably would have called a timeout because I feel like Luka would tear everything in Clay's knees just for crossing him up.
I don't know. You have 2 other guys that, like, I would put Andrew Wiggins on him.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
A million times.
Because he's like the same height and more big body than Clay. Clay does not have ligaments in his knee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is not lower body wise. And then, like, I don't know. Just him trying to push back on Luka's a big dude.
Yeah, like, a dense dude.
Maybe prime Clay. Yeah, prime Clay would have, held his own.
But everything scraped out of the knees.
Clay. Yeah, like Clay. He's doing his best, but his knees can't. But I mean, the Warriors had great ball movement. That's all I could really say. I don't know. They just didn't look that good.
Yeah,
I like Draymond's passing.
Yeah, he
looked cool.
Doing his thing.
I mean, he did shoot that 1 3, but it's
Draymond,
so he's gonna shoot. But I think I don't know. They look good, but they just weren't hitting shots. Like it looked like the regular old Warriors, but they just it's just off. And then Steph just wasn't hitting shots, and it's just and then like them not having that like second punch of Clay.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, like Andrew Wiggins, that's where he's supposed to come in. But Clay not doing. I know he had that one game that were whatever.
He actually did not terrible.
Yeah, and it's like, but I guarantee if you look at his last 5 games, it's not. Yeah, it probably is that. But oh well, that's the fucking Warriors, man.
We watched a little bit of the Suns Rockets.
Suns, yeah.
I did a slight call out in the awards show. I said Devin Booker MVP maybe. I think it's real. I think he's looked great.
It could be potentially.
I wouldn't be surprised.
The Suns are still the Suns, so yeah.
Kel Bridges is crazy. Yeah. He's best 3-and-D guy in the league. Yeah. His shot looks great, and
Kel looks great.
In the time we watched it, I feel like DeAndre Ayton was just there. He grabbed a couple boards. He really wasn't.
I didn't write anything down for him because you said he was a non-factor, and I was like, I didn't even recognize.
Yeah, he was enough of a non-factor that neither of us were.
Like I knew he was on the court, and I was because it's the Suns. They only have trying to focus on their main guys, but like Mikal Bridges was doing so much more than impact wise. I don't know what he did throughout the rest of the game, but he seemed like very. I don't know, just like passive, not passive aggressive.
Just passive.
Just
in
passive.
General. Just,
No
he was
aggressiveness.
just there.
He was just seemed like he was just going through the motions. Low key. Didn't seem. I have Devin Cooker because he was cooking him.
Crazy.
He was going crazy. Onto the Rockets. Alfred Sengun looked great.
Looks great. Love him. Yeah.
He's probably my favorite undersized big.
Mm-hmm.
Baby Joker-esque with the passes that now people have said that in the past, so it's not really him just improving. And then he was holding his own on the defensive end. Yeah. I was like, okay. And also, I like Jabari Smith. His three looks good.
Yeah,
because he just stepped up and just very confidently stepped into a three and made it.
It's nice to see that he's slowly getting that confidence in the league. Yeah,
because that was beginning of the season. It was nothing was really happening with him. He just seemed just getting used to the NBA game. But nice to see.
Same thing for Sengun. He looked really solid. Jabari's threes connecting a bit more, and I also had the Jalen Green, Bess's favorite guy to compare to Michael Jordan.
Guys, if you are on Twitter, you know that there are people on Twitter that constantly. I'm not saying that, but why do we always have to compare somebody to somebody else? They just did a generic. I don't want to say generic, but it was just a crossover than a mid-range jumper. You're like, oh my god, he jumped the same.
Michael Jordan right there.
I'm like, okay, but I'm not. I don't want to talk about that anymore. I really don't.
Michael Jordan going 8 for 24.
2 for 7. Come on, guys. Come on. They're not the same player.
2 assists.
What are you saying? I'm gonna get into it. I'm fine. Because but literally, you can't compare him. What are you gonna compare him offensively to Michael Jordan?
Yeah, Michael Jordan loved going 8 for 24, 2 for 7.
I don't know. Michael Jordan, no, he's getting the basket so much easier. He's hitting those mid ranges a lot more efficiently. And we don't even have to talk about the defense. What is Jalen Green on defense?
3 steals.
Okay, but Michael Jordan is a clamp. I know, but I just hate that we always have to compare. Just let Jalen Green be Jalen Green, because then you try to compare him to one of the best player of all time, and then no, just because he does a dribble and then a mid range. Oh my god!
It's this guy watched film on one of the greatest players to ever play the game that he's also playing right now.
You know how many players have modeled their game from him? You know how often that happens with the best players of all time? I don't know. It's just Twitter, so it doesn't surprise me. But I'm like, bro, why? Why? Just let him be Jalen Green. Just let him do that. Just let him be him.
He is him. And
what a fucking NFT chain in the dunk competition.
Oh god, what a terrible world.
It's still unforgivable. He still has to. He has to win a championship for Houston.
Yeah, it's the only way.
Redeem himself.
And the last one I had, going back to Jalen, it just looked like a lot of one and dones when we were watching. And I love Sengun, but he's a lot smaller than Aiden. And if Aiden just can get position, it's
not. Yeah,
he's grabbing a board.
Yeah.
So it's tough when those one and dones are also followed up by smaller interior guys.
Yeah.
But that's what they're going for. They're not going to clean glass or anything.
They just want to have their young guys out there. And I do want to say that their pace was amazing. They were playing at a very fast pace. They're playing how the Rockets should play. They've got a lot of young guys, a lot of fast. Their backcourt, they have a very fast guys there. So I like how they played. But
the Phoenix Arena is called the Footprint Center.
Oh, Footprint Center. Okay.
That's terrible.
The Footprint Center. Okay. That's Phoenix for you, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. Weird things.
We got the Jazz and the Pacers.
Jazz.
My second favorite team with my second favorite player.
Yep.
Lauri Markkanen.
John's guy.
He looks great. Selfless basketball. That team just held on to the ball for 2 seconds max per player. Yeah. They were just moving that ball around. It was very, very cohesive, which you wouldn't think, with a lot of new players.
Yeah, no, new guys to the roster.
A lot of rookies,
time playing together type.
Yeah, I think they, at least in what we saw,
yeah,
they were very cohesive.
I said great ball movement. I know you hate Kelly, but
I do. Yeah, that was my next thing. Kelly's annoying.
I know you hate Kelly.
I think he's great.
But I think he fits. He's a great center for that. I mean, just a guy that can space the floor somewhat. You know, you have to guard him from three. And also, I said anybody can score. I feel like anybody on that team. That goes with like the selfishness stuff. Yeah, whatever. That you said that goes along to my point because I think you have a Colin Sexton, you have Larry Marketing, you have Jordan Clarkson off the bench. Like,
Vanderbilt,
Kelly,
like all these players,
these guys can, and that's why I feel like
they can take and confidently take and make an open shot, like once the ball is able to get to them.
Like, and I feel like they trust their teammates. Mm-hmm. That's how they play in these first couple minutes. Really that's how they were playing.
The only thing with Kelly Olynyk, he's one of those players that I hate him. When we're playing against him, but if he was a Sixer, I would have like 30 Kelly Olynyk.
Oh, yeah, I would love Kelly Olynyk. He's definitely one of those guys.
Yeah. The Pacers. This game was pretty sloppy for them to start. It was sloppy. Really bad.
I have not good start.
And like we know as the game would go on, they would be better. Yeah. But in the first snippet, it just looked like they were trying to start too fast. Like Halliburton was
doing too much,
trying to just push the ball. Pass as much as he could.
I feel like they were overpassing. I don't know. And then I don't know. It was just doing too much.
Yeah, it was an interesting start to the game, especially when you love Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah. I've grown on Tyrese Halliburton, and you see his big passing numbers. And the first 3 minutes, he's throwing the ball away.
Yeah, the one had pass. It was just a bad pass, and they're like, yeah, he's leading the league currently in assists. And then he just threw a pass and I went backcourt. And the only positive thing I have about the Pacers is Miles Turner. He's dominant. He looks great. Then again, he's playing against Kelly Olynyk, which he's not a defensive big. I literally said Turner too much for Kelly because he was just big body.
Yeah,
I know they're the same height basically, but. Miles Turner was big body. He was literally.
He knows how to use that
board. Okay, dog. Okay, yeah, no inside presence. Okay, no, yeah, that's the only good thing I could see in the first couple minutes of the game.
The last game we watched was the Heat and the Celtics from the last game. Heat have gross jerseys. I don't like those jerseys.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It split. I don't know. I guess the idea was cool.
Yeah.
Actually, seeing it was
no, never mind. Take it back. Yeah. I feel the next two things I'm not too happy to proclaim. Bam looked pretty good.
Yeah, he did.
And Tyler Hero was grabbing boards. It's almost like everyone else was running on transition, and Tyler Hero was like, "Guys, let me get boards." Like that argument on Twitter that I had with that guy about boards, and he was like, "Oh, he's a good boarder." It's like, okay, you can be a good boarder, but now that I'm watching Heat games and everyone else is in transition. And it's him and Bam down there. It's like, okay, Bam's gonna get his contested boards, and he's gonna be like, "Here you go, Tyler.
Here you go, Bo.
Grab a couple easy ones.
Here you go. A couple easy board."
But everyone go give that Heat fan a follow. It was a nice little conversation we had.
Shout out that guy. I don't know his Twitter handle, but
I'll see if I can find it while you.
Yeah, I didn't have much for this game, but for the Heat I have Bam, great start because he went to the free throw line. And he hit a little mid range, and he looked solid defensively. Yeah, overall, I didn't have much. I was not focusing on this game.
It was Horny Hero Club. Hose Love Hero on Twitter. LUV on Twitter.
Okay.
Nice little conversation.
Yeah.
The Celtics, Tatum is just unstoppable.
Yeah, just Tatum Sam.
Yeah. The only way you're gonna make it, you can't make him miss a shot. He's just gonna miss one just by misreleasing.
He's gonna miss him on his own. Yeah. It was his fault that the shot didn't go. It wasn't the defense.
He's just too good.
I don't know, man. I've seen Kevin Durant. I don't know, but
that's the vibe.
A modern guy. I don't know. It's cool to see that. I've you see him grow, and then you see how unstoppable he's become. Kind of.
I was trying to skip over.
Yeah, you're wrong. It is what it is. I had to.
Yeah. And I just think this is obviously with their record, it's the most well-rounded team.
Yeah.
they don't have Pelicans depth, but the fact that they're bringing Brogdon off the bench, like Robert Williams isn't even on this team yet. No. Big Booty Grant Williams is on this team.
Booty Grant, yeah, shout out Grant.
And I like Derek White. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah. But I mean, the Celtics look, very good.
Unstoppable.
Especially Jason Tatum being Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
so.
just Jason Tatuming all over the Heat's face.
Wish I had more about this game, but I don't. Yeah, good ball movement, Jason Tatum. That's all I had for the Celtics. That's all it really was.
Yeah. So, guys, if you want to give this little exercise a try, I know it's not the best way to watch a game, but it's interesting just to see what you can gleam in the first
pull out of
minutes.
it and just see what you can, I don't know, make of a 3-minute of the first quarter of basketball.
No, it was fun. It was interesting.
No, I had fun, but also like the NBA app is like so bad that it's just
terrible.
It's just like so laggy. I'm just trying to watch a game and just.
Yeah, we had to mute the Magic game because it was like 20 minutes behind.
Yeah,
just on the audio.
Yeah, like the audio, like we would know, like Paulo with the slant, and then it would be like the Magic bringing up the ball, and I'm like, okay, this is not.
When the tip happened, like they were just getting set. It's like, okay, ball, Magic with
and I'm like,
the ball after the tip, and then like 15 seconds later, you see the jump.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, but NBA app. I wish it was better. I don't understand because I've seen people like they've been saying this since the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
this app is bad, and they're like,
I don't know. Sorry,
I don't know. You already paid for it, so I don't know. Should have read the terms and whatever.
Yeah, this app is going to be shit.
I just wish that because it could be so much better if they. I don't know. Make it better. I don't know.
You're not wrong, boys.
Make it not lag. It cannot be that hard to not make it lag. I don't have any other problems streaming to a TV
with any other app.
Only the NBA app. So bad. It's annoying because it's the one I paid the most money for.
Yeah, literally. Like so much.
And then like it's cool the content that I can access, but like at the same time I can't watch sister games ever.
Yeah,
because I don't have cable, and I'm like, I don't want to spend money on cable. That's why I bought this. But it doesn't. I don't know. You still need like some other service.
Yeah.
You can't just get League Pass. It's not like the end all be all. Which I feel like it should be.
It really should.
All right, that's the end of my NBA rant.
Thank you,
guys. You guys enjoyed. Yeah.
This is a fun little interesting exercise.
Yeah. No, I enjoyed this a lot.
Keep an eye out on the channel.
Yeah. Watch the channel. Yeah.
Drop some stuff coming up.
Drop some stuff. Got some Berg exclusives.
If you maybe the intro's on this episode, if you like it, let us know.
Yeah.
If you don't see it, then just get hyped for the next episode.
Yeah, it'll be coming. New intro soon.
Yes, sir.
And we out.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Bye.